Hey Paul, does scale length affect guitar tone?
Hell yeah! Hi there, and welcome to this video. This is the long-awaited results video of the Does Scale Length Affect Electric Guitar Tone A/B test. Yeah, I know, it's not before time. I should have done the video much sooner. Yeah. I will admit, though, what actually happened was I had to wait such a long time to get enough answers in the comments section to actually develop a decent result. And then I kind of got caught up with work and other things and ran out of time, and it just basically got postponed, time after time. So I recently sat down and I went through the comments section of the test video. I'll leave a link up here. I will also leave one in the description. And I went through and I logged all of the answers that I got in the comments section and basically come up with a result. So here are the samples that I recorded and organised in Cubase. And this is as they appear on the A/B test video. So if we take a closer look, you'll see that the A samples are the 1st fret and the B samples are the 3rd fret. So in effect, the 1st fret samples, or the A samples, are the long scale and the B samples are the short scale. So here's the results of the test. Drum roll please. 83% of people got the test correct. 83% of people nailed it. 17% got it wrong. A few others said they could hear a difference but didn't want to say either way. And a couple of others tried to tell me that the test was invalid for one reason or another. But basically I've done the test to the best of my ability, so it's conclusive. Scale length 100% affects electric guitar tone. The majority of people, and I mean the vast majority of people, could hear a difference, and the majority of people could validate that with a correct answer. But make no mistake, this test was exaggerated so that people could more easily hear a difference. I had a capo on the 1st fret and I had a capo on the 3rd fret. And that's about a 65mm difference in the scale length, which is a lot more than you will get, say, between a Fender Strat and a Gibson Les Paul. Or even more so than PRS, being right in the middle of the two. Because the Fender is 25.5" scale and the Gibson is 24 3/4, the PRS is 25. So while hearing the difference wasn't too difficult when you had a guitar with a capo on the 1st fret and then the 3rd fret and having them tuned to standard tuning respectively, picking the difference between two standard scale length guitars, say, your Fender and your Gibson, is going to be a little more difficult. So now that we know that scale length definitely affects electric guitar tone, we need to know why it affects electric guitar tone. And principally there's a handful of differences. Some of them are obvious, some of them are a little less obvious. So let's quickly go over those. So the first reason, or the first obvious reasons I should say, because I can't really separate them, they are kind of proportionally related to one another. The first two reasons are string length and string tension. The reason why I can't separate them is to get a string to ring at a certain pitch, a certain length string is going to need a certain amount of tension. If I shorten that string, I've got to reduce the tension to get the string to ring at the same pitch as it was when it was longer, given that everything else is identical. Inversely, if I make the string even longer, I will need more tension to get the string to ring at that given pitch. So these are kind of related, and the fact is when you shorten the scale length, you reduce the tension on the string kind of moves a little more looser. It is more prone to going sharp when you hit the string hard, because that added tension that longer strings have tend to keep them a little bit more stable. They need more power to actually get them to go sharp. And something that I've noticed is that the shorter scale lengths seem to have more overtones. They seem to have more higher harmonic content. I'm not sure what causes that, but it just seems that way. I might have to do another video where I actually put those samples through the spectrum analyzer and we'll see what the differences are visually. The other factor that not many people think of is the actual pickups. With the shorter scale length, the pickup aperture, or the area that the pickup actually picks up of the string, increases proportionally to the length of the string itself as the string gets shorter. So the pickup is effectively picking up a bigger area of the string, which means slightly more harmonic content. That might explain a little bit of what I just said before. Also, as the string gets shorter, or as the scale length gets shorter, the pickup locations actually move with respect to the string closer to the middle of the string. So as the string gets longer, or as the scale length gets longer, those pickup locations move closer to the end of the string. So this in itself affects the tone of the instrument as the scale length gets shorter. A good example of this is if you play an electric guitar on the 12th fret, you'll find that the neck pickup is nearly in the middle of the functioning part of the string, the part that actually vibrates and makes the sound. And this is obviously going to give you more of a fundamental sound, a darker sound, and less higher harmonics. So I hope you found this video interesting and informative. If you liked it, like the damn video. Don't hesitate to share it, because if you enjoyed it, somebody else is bound to enjoy it. Don't hesitate to subscribe so you can get more of my videos as I make them. Have a great day. I'll catch you later.